Okay, let's get started with you. You're on.
I am on. I have an update from one of my not so deepish dives.
Fantastic.
On the Coldplay CEO cheating scandal.
The wonderful couple that they are.
That took the world by storm.
Oddly. Super oddly. It's crazy what goes viral.
It's funny. I think the world, nobody wants to punch down. And you look at two privileged white people at the Coldplay show.
Yeah, if you're at
in
a Coldplay
a button-up shirt.
You're living your life.
Yes. And so I think everybody and he was a CEO and she was the HR, and it was just perfect, ripe for parody. But it appears as everything was not as it seems.
Okay.
At least according to a source in People magazine.
Who's the source?
I will no longer allow any follow-ups on the source, please. Okay? How dare you? First of all, it's journalistic integrity and the Second Amendment.
Isn't the Second Amendment the right to bear arms?
I thought it was the right to bear arms, like to have arms of bears.
That are bears, right?
That's what I thought. No, I don't know the amendments.
Well, the first is the freedom of speech, and the second is the right to bear arms.
So they're like, you got talk, and then you got fucking.
Those are them. Those are the only two I know.
Fifth Amendment. No.
Oh, shut up.
Yes.
You don't have to talk.
I plead the fifth. The fifth, yeah.
You know what? Actually, I know about the 5th, the 6th, and the 14th because Jeffrey Epstein taught me, and that's what we're going to be covering today on my case.
Yes, in her episode entitled Lessons Jeffrey Epstein Taught Me by Lynn. So the sources
Fuck.
Yes. Although maybe on the inappropriate side, there was no affair going on. And in fact, Kristen and her husband, she was the HR manager, were already separated and no longer living together.
See, that's where I think there's a discrepancy because she did have a husband, but she got remarried in 2022.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a new husband, I believe.
Where's this guy at?
Yeah. Like, how many husbands do you have? I can't stand one.
You're like, I juggle one. It is hard. The two were at the concert with a group of friends. I know one of the stories was that it was like a company thing and they had a private box.
Right. And he needed a headrest. So he put his head on her head.
Bombshell. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Her husband, who they'd been estranged or separated from.
He was also part of the cuddle puddle until he had to go get drinks.
Pretty damn close because he was at the concert with a date. Wasn't. According to the source, he was at the concert with a date.
Okay. Pictures or it didn't happen?
Now you're talking.
The source is my kids. Like they
Mom, did you know there was a girl there and then she was on a date with a guy, but he was separated from the girl?
It sounds
Did you know that?
This is me explaining the Summer I Turned Pretty to everyone who will listen.
No, then they go to France. This motherfucker.
It's really romantic. I love Conrad.
Is it an adult that goes to Paris? Or like our kids booking? I'm picturing these are like the little rascals in love. They're older.
They start there's 3 seasons. It's a book, right? So it starts. Season 1 starts as they're teenagers, and then it goes into like their 20s. I think Belly's 22 when they go to Paris.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Actually, it's her 22nd birthday in Paris when Conrad shows up. So, spoiler alert.
Good thing you corrected yourself. You would have looked like an idiot. Jim Halberting right now, so hard. The former CEO, Andy Byron, still married. The source is adamant, though. Kristen ain't no homewrecker. Here's the quote. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Of course she's not. She's just a headrest.
Yes,
everyone
that's
knows
correct.
that.
Kristen and Andy had an excellent working relationship, a great friendship. There was no affair.
That's beautiful.
It was inappropriate to be hugging your boss at a concert, and she accepts full responsibility for it.
Me and my boss, when I used to work in the dental field, we always held each other at Coldplay concerts.
Swept off your feet.
And her husband would be there with a date. It was really weird.
She said that the misinformation has been mind-boggling. Now, I guess these two are victims of the being court of public opinion or whatever. But
she dove out of that frame so fast that she would have collided with a wall and died.
Yes.
Like, there's no way that her husband was on a date with somebody else and she wasn't, not even for the sake of his marriage, would she have dove out of the scene the way she did if that was on the up and up.
Maybe it was as simple as he was like, hey, listen, I got a date tonight. Can you watch the kids? She's like, no, I can't.
I'm working late.
I have Bible study and book reading night.
I'm reading to orphans tonight.
Yes, I have to help blind people cross the road all night.
Meanwhile, it was just an innocent cuddle with her boss at a Coldplay concert.
Do they owe us anything? Like, in my opinion, I'm like,
No,
okay,
they don't.
should have said something from the start. I don't know. Do you get to complain about misinformation if you had the chance to set the record straight?
I also think that if you have endless dollars for a PR company, and this was the best thing that you could come up with like a month and a half later.
Oh, yeah.
That's wild to me. I would go with like an AI generated photo. Like, that's not me.
Yeah, I don't know who that was.
Yeah, I'll just Photoshop myself into some other situation on that exact date. No, I don't know. They don't owe us anything. And I think that they're really just drawing more attention back to something that people have started to fizzle out about.
That is true. And
so are we.
Yeah, those memes, man, they were good.
Yeah.
The best was that this is how you find out your husband likes Coldplay. That's where for me, that was the
to be honest, maybe this is a PR stunt by Coldplay because I've never seen so much focus
That's
on since 2010.
Yeah, that's right. You tried to fix her. When you try a bit or yellow.
Ugh.
God, it's like, okay, you're on a beach in the rain.
Because
nothing is yellow in that ever.
I will tell you that because of my the summer I turned pretty obsession lately, I have now gone back to 50 Shades of Grey. And my Dakota Johnson was dating Chris Martin from Coldplay. This is the most action Chris Martin has gotten, and I think at least 15 years.
Yes. He dated 50 Shades of Grey?
Yeah.
Man, that
he's
is
pulling some
wild.
ass. So
Do you assume that they would do? I haven't seen the movie, but would you be like, you did that in the movie? Did you want to maybe come on and try that here with your boy?
I am shocked that I was able to not have to pay for a subscription to watch all 50 Shades of Grey.
They're filthy pornos.
They were great.
Yeah, okay.
But like I couldn't watch them when my kids were awake.
Oh my God. Like, turn it up. Have your noise canceling headphones on. Yeah.
We'll buy you some Dr. Dre beats. What do you say? Yeah. Okay, that's awesome. What about you got some spot of feedback?
Yes, I do have some spot of feedback for you.
Cool.
One is extremely recent. It is the episode that we dropped today on Cropsy. Man, that was eerie.
You gotta really, when a story seems so like lore, and then it like turns out that there's an actual like backstory to it, it makes it so, I don't know, it's so much worse.
It's hard to disconnect. A lot of the stories, and I hope this doesn't come off as disrespectful to the people that are involved, but I'm able to almost disconnect that we're kind of relaying a tale.
Right.
Almost.
Right. Yeah.
Some of them,
like Jack the Ripper and stuff like that. Like that even almost seems like lore. It's just so like dark alley, like, scary serial killer back in the day.
Yes.
Like that's what it feels
when
like.
you did the one, what's the one where you're trapped in your body?
Oh, the sleep paralysis episode.
With actual listeners? That is like whole.
Yeah,
like you can't disconnect. It's like, this is real.
This is firsthand
awful.
stories. Yeah.
Yes. Sweet Pixel says on our Cropsy episode, best intro ever, with a toilet, a running emoji, and it looks like 6 poop emojis.
What did we talk about?
I assume somebody was shitting their pants. Oh no, you know what it was?
No.
I was talking about the planes, the 3 reasons planes were diverted, and 2 of them were because of
the cartwheels.
Yes. Yes, the cartwheel. That's correct. Maybe that's what the person is doing. Also want to open up on the Idaho murders cave coverage that we did.
Right.
Nelson 88 says, tragic case. My heart goes out to all the relatives that have lost a loved one at the hands of this freak.
He is a freak.
He kind of looks like Dennis from Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I don't know that show. I've only been watching This Summer I Turned Pretty.
Yeah, if a teenager's not in it.
Yeah, if there's not a teenager love triangle, I'm not interested.
And I just want to have one more tiny piece of business.
No, I told you what you got.
I know.
This is not within those. Okay, go ahead.
Not the parameters. There's this TikTok page that I am obsessed with. It's called Central Oregon Fishing. I highly recommend you follow it because it's a guy who catfishes guys on, let's say, Hinge. And then when the guys have a picture of a fish, he posts it as a girl, asks them about their fishing spot. And
you can't even get it out. This is the second time you said it today. You can't get it out.
He
That's
gets his fishing
crazy.
gear and fishes their fishing spot and tries to catch the fish that they have in their dating profile.
You're insane. You're actually insane. Like,
I love it. And then catches the fish.
and then
it's fantastic.
does he have like the ultimate dating profile? It's just all these dudes' fishes.
Yeah, that's right. I have a picture of a fish. It's not really a dating I guess it is. It's like a Facebook dating profile that's just kind of like on.
All the time?
Yeah. Because I have it on all the time, I guess, would be the reasoning.
I'm like, I don't have
like,
that
hey,
on my
this is the
Facebook.
weirdest thing here. How do you find? Oh, yeah. Okay, so here's
Facebook
me.
just sends dick pics.
Oh, you can't open up a picture big?
I don't know if you
There
want
we
me to
go.
see all
I
the
just wanted you to
pictures
see.
on your dating profile.
Yeah, there's my fish pic.
Oh,
It's
that's
with
cute.
right?
That's funny.
Yeah, I get a
that's
lot
funny.
of feedback on that one.
That's funny.
It's just me. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm holding up a stuffed shark that I bought for my nephew.
It's a stuffy, so
Yeah.
it's ironic.
Mhm. And I was told I have to show my body in my dating profile now.
Who told you that?
Uh,
You're like, my mom.
I think, yeah, like I think some lady told me.
She said you have to show your body.
Or she's like, I don't even know what you look like. I'm like, there's pictures of my face.
You're
like, I
like,
wanna
you
see
show
your
your
body.
body,
I'm
and
like,
I go
oh.
to jail for saying that.
Yeah, true.
Fuck
Should have been
that.
like, hey, what about a little what's good for the goose?
It's good
Show
for the
me that
gander.
caboose.
Oh my God. Speaking of perverts, let's get into Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, legendary perv.